Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
English poet and satirist, 1688 to 1744. The head of the Roman Catholic Church. English poet and satirist, 1688 to 1744. The head of the Roman Catholic Church. 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 A member of a Catholic Church. Free from provincial prejudices or attachments. Catholic in one's tastes. Of or relating to or supporting Catholicism. A leader in religious or sacred affairs. Someone who is elected pope in opposition to another person who is held to be canonically elected. The antipopes resided in Avignon during the Great Schism. The government of the Roman Catholic Church. Administer a pontifical office. Talk in a dogmatic and pompous manner. The new professor always pontificates. The government of the Roman Catholic Church. A writer of poems. The term is usually reserved for writers of good poetry. Pope and father of Cesare Borgia and Lucrezia Borgia, 1431 to 1503. Italian pope whose nepotism put the Borgia family in power in Italy, 1378 to 1458. Pope who signed a treaty with Mussolini recognizing the Vatican City as an independent state, 1857 to 1939. The Italian pope from 1406 to 1415 who worked to end the Great Schism and who retired to make it possible, 1327 to 1417. Italian pope from 1958 to 1963 who convoked the Second Vatican Council, 1881 to 1963. Italian pope from 1566 to 1572 who led the Reformation of the Roman Catholic Church. He excommunicated Elizabeth I, 1504 to 1572. Italian pope from 1691 to 1700 who abolished nepotism within the church hierarchy and was universally loved for his charity and piety. Italian pope from 1800 to 1823 who was humiliated by Napoleon and taken prisoner in 1809. He concluded a concordat with Napoleon and crowned him Emperor of France. He returned to Rome in 1814, 1740 to 1823. Italian pope from 1831 to 1846. Conservative in politics and theology. Worked to propagate Catholicism in England and the United States, 1765 to 1846. Italian pope from 1378 to 1389 whose contested election began the Great Schism. He alienated his political allies by his ruthless treatment of his opponents, 1318 to 1389. Pope who declared that Catholic princes are subject to the Pope in temporal as well as in theological matters, 1235 to 1303. Italian pope from 1676 to 1689 whose papacy was marked by the struggle with Louis XIV of France over papal authority over French Catholics. Known for saintliness and canonized in 1956, 1611 to 1689. Pope who was a patron of the arts and who denounced the cruelty to the indigenous peoples of South America, 1675 to 1758. Pope who founded the Vatican Service for Prisoners of War during World War I, 1854 to 1922. Pope who declared that Catholic princes are subject to the Pope in temporal as well as in theological matters, 1235 to 1303. Italian pope whose nepotism put the Borgia family in power in Italy, 1378 to 1458. Italian noblewoman and patron of the arts, 1480 to 1519. Italian cardinal and military leader. Model for Machiavelli's Prince, 1475 to 1507. Pope and father of Cesare Borgia and Lucrezia Borgia, 1431 to 1503. German pope from 1049 to 1054 whose papacy was the beginning of papal reforms in the 11th century, 1002 to 1054. Italian philosopher who used Copernican principles to develop a pantheistic monistic philosophy. Condemned for heresy by the Inquisition and burned at the stake, 1548 to 1600. Roman Catholic Church. A French cleric, born in Germany, who founded the Carthusian order in 1084, 1032 to 1101.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.